Welcome back to Just My Opinion, where we talk about our opinions.
How y'all doing today?
I'm Maya.
I'm Olivia. How y'all doing?
Because we're doing.
She's been great. I've been better.
I have been great. It's been a pretty eventful couple of weeks.
Months?
And days. Months. I mean, but we just talked to them like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, technically this episode would be coming out a little earlier, but we just moved it for a New Year's special because we're just cranking out specials. Y'all gonna get an Easter special, a Valentine's Day special? No, y'all aren't. I'm lying. Sorry.
We hate Valentine's Day.
No, we're not. We might do a Galentine's Day for y'all.
Oh, I can do a Galentine's Day.
Yeah, I would. Who needs men?
I love right?
Not me. Well, yeah.
Maya does.
She's raising her hand. You can't see it.
I was like I'm in a classroom at school.
Yeah.
Hey, pick me! Choose me!
Okay.
Yeah, no. I hate those people. I don't even go to school, but I don't like those people.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Well,
how was your Christmas?
My Christmas was mediocre. It was only mediocre because I was sick. That's why I have this really sexy, raspy voice.
Lovely cough as well on top of it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was out yesterday, and every place I went to, I had to, like, restrain myself from coughing and getting, like, escorted out. But...
Where you almost choke yourself because you're, like, holding it in.
Yeah, you're doing, like, within coughs. Like, you're just, like, jerking. Yeah.
And it hurts. You feel it in your chest.
Yeah. And then I'm like, man, why do I have chest pains all of a sudden? Oh, it's because I was doing that jerking, seizing cough. Yeah. But, I mean, Christmas was good. I enjoyed Christmas. It was a little warmer than I would have liked it to be.
So, ours ended up being cold. Our Christmas Eve was hotter than Satan's lair. But our Christmas ended up being like 40 degrees. And I was like, dang. Like, I can't go outside. I'm cold.
Yeah, that was not... Actually... I'm completely lying. I don't even know how cold or how hot it was because I didn't go outside. It was like cool, but it wasn't like Christmas, cold, you know, the ground has ice on it. No, I think those days are long gone.
Yeah. They just seem to be getting hotter and hotter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because it like doesn't get cold here until like February. And then I'm like, at that point, it ain't winter anymore.
No, and then it gets immediately hot in March.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. But I like it. But I mean, I want a cold Christmas.
I want a white Christmas just once.
I don't want to have to wear Birkenstocks on Christmas Day to my grandparents' house.
That's embarrassing.
I want to wear Doc Martens, please.
Doc Martens, a cute turtleneck.
Please, that's all I ask for.
Yeah, I have a puffer vest, but it's like layering clothing is so hard here because it's never like too cold or too hot to where it's like, okay, if I don't wear this, I might be cold. But if I wear this, I might be hot.
I'm sorry, Olivia.
Thank you.
Guys, my for what we're about to start doing, my screen keeps jumping to a different page. I need it to stay where it's at. So I was making a face and Olivia started laughing at me.
Okay. So how was your Christmas?
It was good. I got one of my favorite gifts was a ring. And it's like a hugging ring. Yeah. And it's like, so I love hugs. Yeah. I love hugs. So it's like somebody's hugging my finger at all times.
So cute.
I love it. It's so cute. And then, oh my gosh, my mom got me these record player car air fresheners, and they actually spin.
See, when you told me about those, I was like, I feel like they spin from the air, and she found out. I was like, yeah, I figured that. I figured they would spin from the air, but it doesn't look like it has any holes for the air to come through it. So I was like, maybe it'll be like a little tricky. And then I didn't even have my AC on and they started spinning. And I was like, wow, I like that.
And then when the higher, obviously, you turn your AC on, the more and more they spin.
Yeah.
I just think it was so cool. Like, whoever designed that,
I love
that was
engineers.
such a unique thing. I'm telling you, we could be engineers if I didn't have to take math.
Oh my gosh. If engineering didn't require math,
sign me up. Cause I would do it, but I can't because that math is way too much. And I don't want to go to college for like 8 years either. So
no.
I'm good.
No, not being an engineer, not being a doctor.
No. No, thank you. Check yes or no. I would check no.
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 Immediately no.
Immediately no.
But do you have any New Year's resolutions? Because I don't think I do.
I have one New Year's resolution, and that's just to get more fit.
Okay.
I've worked out throughout this year, and I have made progress, but I feel like every time I get into a routine, something comes up. Hence, right now, I was getting into a good routine. Yeah. You know, I had good days of the week, and then I have not worked out for like a week now. So,
yeah.
And probably just eat better, you know.
I feel that. I'll probably say the same because, like, ever since I had to stop doing gymnastics because of my ankle surgeries, like, I just work, like, takes over my life now. And so I'm like, oh, if I wake up early this morning, like, I'm going to wake up, I'm going to work out, and then I'll take a shower, go eat breakfast, start my day. But then lately I've been working all mornings. So then it's like, can't do it in the morning. But then when I get home, my feet are dead from work. And then I'm like, my body is just too tired to do it then.
Yeah. And
then I'm not going to wake up 2 hours before I have to go to work, you know, to get a little workout in. So I've been slacking a little bit myself. But after our last trip, I was like, I need to start working out again. And then I did. And then we went out of town again. And then we're going out of town like next week. And I was like, once the new year hits and once like I can start over. That's what everybody always says. When the new year gets here.
When it's 2024, I'm going to try to do this, this, and this. Okay, yeah, sure.
And it never happens. But yes, let me see how long that lasts you 2 days into 2024, you know? But like, I know once I get in routine of doing it, like I start out once a week, it makes me want to do it more. Yeah. I just also like doing it with my sister, but both of our work schedules keep clashing. So then it's like, I'm going to work out. And then she's like, I can't. And then I'm like, I feel bad, but I have to do it. So I'm probably just going to start that. Eating healthier. We've already been better about that because now that my Nana lives here, and we cook a lot.
Praise Nana.
It's been a lot healthier. So that's been way better. But my gallbladder, it's surgery stuff. My stomach's still trying to figure out foods. So no matter what I eat, healthy or not, it ain't doing too good in there. So
yeah.
But I'll get there.
Well, trial and error.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, we decided, if my little safari will stop jumping, that we were gonna read people's New Year's resolutions from either what they think they want to do this year or what they've done in the past and see what our opinions are on those because
especially since we don't have resolutions.
Nope.
I've never really been a person to do resolutions.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'm like, this is my goal for the year. I don't have like a resolution.
Yeah, I might start a goal in the middle of July, and that's fine.
It's still a different year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? You want to start us off, girly pop?
Somebody said read a book a day. And I just think that's...
No. I'm not doing that.
I'm not.
That's a little too much.
I don't care if it's a small novel. I'm not doing a book a day. How do you read a book a day?
If y'all could see her face right now.
How
like,
do you...
Her eye is twitching.
How do you read a book a day?
I'm not reading a book for like 3 years. I'm literally still, I can tell you exactly what book it is. It is on my desk. There is still a bookmark in it from a good 4 years ago. Not finished. Will I ever finish that book?
How far into it are you?
Oh, probably like chapter 3.
Oh, okay. So like 14
I think there's
pages.
Like 18. I think there's like 18. Too much. I can't. Because the thing is, people are like, read at night so it puts you to sleep. And I'm like, but then
no.
I'm not going to retain the information tomorrow.
Yeah.
Then it's like, I hated whenever my mom made me read like 30 minutes a day. I was like, can we cut mine to 15 minutes? And then I finally got to her and was like, listen, I read enough in school as it is. That's my book. I don't need all my 5 subjects in school and then another book on top of that. That is not for me.
I just can't find joy in reading. Now,
it has to be something that like I created, and then I would literally read, like this podcast. I will literally listen to this podcast like all the time. But
audiobooks,
if it's not in my interest, I can't. No,
audiobooks,
I can't.
I
haven't listened to any of those.
Yeah, that's what I
also just
go ahead.
Oh, okay. I also, but like during school, like I have to listen to music to like focus or whatever, but like, or if I'm like cleaning, like music, whatever, but I can't like, you can't read a book and listen to music. You know, like there's specific things
I can't hardly do anything listening to music because I just end up like having a good time
listening to music.
Yeah. Like listening to music is a hobby of mine.
Oh, it's my hobby. But
yeah,
sometimes it like keeps me in check.
Yeah, like reading it just if you can read a book a day, honestly, I'm kind of jealous of you because I see people that love to read and they just seem so at peace and so joyful with the world. Now, I will read, if I have to read a book, I want to read a book where I'm going to learn something. So, like...
I need it to,
like a medical book or something like that. Not some sort of fiction book. Lord forbid, it's like a 19th century fiction book.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're using thou wilt shout. I'm like... Am I reading a Bible passage or a fiction book?
Or, I can't do those.
I don't... no.
That's a no for me.
What's yours?
Mine is, this one's kind of sweet. Write down one thing you're grateful for every night. And I will say, I have done this. I think I started doing it a little bit last year. Just because, like... I was having a hard time throughout my days, like with friends and with like getting injured so much that there was just a lot of negatives in my life. Mm-hmm. And it was just hard to find the positive out of each day. And one of my closest friends, she was like, listen, get a notebook specifically for what you're grateful for every night. Try and remember and go throughout your day. Like even if you have to go through text messages with anybody you texted or whether it was a customer at work or whatever, write down whatever it is, even if it was like the sun was bright today, you know, like literally something so simple. She was like, just write it down and start out with one and you'll see how progressively every day your page could just get so full because so much good happened when you weren't looking at the positives. And it's like, there might be 10 negatives, but could that one good thing maybe outweigh all of those negatives? Yeah. And one of mine, I remember one day, my Chick-fil-A French fries were just perfectly salty, not like super crispy, but not really like potato-y. They were just perfect. And I wrote that down. And that, like, when I looked at that at night, it just made my day. And I was like, you know what?
Wow.
This is like a smart thing to do. Like write down what you're grateful for, even if it's one thing, half a thing, 15 things, it doesn't matter. It makes you like realize and be more aware that number one, the world isn't against you.
No.
And number two, you can find those positives no matter what. There is always going to be negative out there. Bad things are going to happen. That's life. But find that one thing that can get you back on track and say, hey, maybe this isn't so bad. So I feel like that's a really good resolution or goal or whatever to have.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Is it negatives, or is it just like tiny petty things that add up to one big thing? Yeah, I agree. This one's really simple, but it really applies to me. Drink more water.
Hydrate, don't dehydrate, am I saying?
Don't drink enough water, especially because I really need to, especially with all the medical issues I have. I just forget. Sorry.
Listen, what has helped me out so much with drinking more water, I was an athlete, so I had to drink water all the time. Get a cute water bottle, not a Stanley. Olivia and I don't support those.
If you have a Stanley, I don't hate you, but you're obnoxious.
Yeah. We don't support those. But Awalas, I have one. I can testify. Great. Hydro Flask can testify. My ride or die. I love my Hydro Flask. Just saying. It helps you when you have a cute water bottle. Because then you're like, you want to take it everywhere with you. You're not with no crinkly old Ozarka or Crystal Geyser or Dasani or any of that. Like, you're not with your crinky old water bottle. And you have a cute one. You can wash it. You can refill it. It makes you feel more motivated and more productive. I promise. Like, it literally helps you so much.
Get a cute water bottle and treat it as a cute little pet. Wash like it. My sister, take care of it. Take it with you. Show it off.
Everything. My sister hates drink. She does not drink water, like, at all. She would get like those baby water bottles, and that would be like the only thing she would drink, and she wouldn't even drink all of it. And then she won an Awala in White Elephant the other day. I have seen her carry this water bottle around everywhere. She takes it to work. It's on the side of her like nightstand. It's in her car with her. It's she is always filling it up. She at least fills it up like twice a day, which is way more than what like she typically drinks.
And is she filling it up all that? She's filling it up all the way?
I don't know, but like whether she drinks all that, at least I'm seeing her fill it up, and at least she's drinking more water. But I feel like she's more motivated because it's cute and it's practical. And like Stanleys are just impractical, guys. They literally don't fit in your cup holder.
Gigantic.
They are obnoxious. They don't fit in your cup holder.
No,
they don't. Freaking people who go to school and they're like, oh, I love my Stanley, but it can't go in my backpack. Or
I wonder
if it does go in my backpack, it leaks all over it. And I'm like, well, number one, you have a straw sticking way out the top for whatever
like
reason.
A radio tower.
There's literally like 2 holes. I tested this theory the other day. 2 holes. You can't flip it up like a DQ ice cream blizzard and it does not come out. I'm afraid the lid is just gonna fall off with it. Like, it's just not.
Everyone that I've seen that has a Stanley, they always say, yeah, my Stanley leaks. I'm like, didn't you pay $80 for it? Why is it leaking?
Yeah, I literally held an Awala full of water and a Stanley full of water the other night and showed Aiden, flipped them both upside down. I was like, the Awala had nothing. It's because it has like 2 little lock mechanisms on it. Like, that thing can fly around in my car. No water's coming out. That Stanley can't even go in my cup holder. Like, where am I supposed to put it? My lap? Like, I can't put it in my other seat because then it's going to leak all over the place and then it looks like somebody peed on my seat.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Stanley, get a new engineer. Redesign your Stanley cup.
Please.
You want a good thermal. Is Stanley thermal? Like insulated?
Well, people say that it doesn't keep their water that cold.
Okay, well, look.
I can tell you my Awala water bottle had freezing ice cold water in it all day long for a full day.
Yeah, I think it's really just to say, I have a Stanley cup. I'm like, well, your Stanley cup doesn't even keep your water in it, so I don't know why you're flexing it. Look, you want a good thermal, big, traveling cup, get a Yeti. You can't go wrong. If you want a good name brand cup to bring with you, you can't go wrong with a Yeti.
Yeti, Hydro Flask, those have been around.
And they're
for ages.
Reputable.
Since the dinosaurs roamed the earth, okay?
Yes.
And they still are good. Like, I love them. They're still so cute. My dad uses his Yeti every single day.
Yeah,
I bought him a new one for
so many
Christmas.
Yetis here.
Like, it just makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't like Yetis.
You mean Stanley's?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Whoops. Sickness.
We love Yetis.
We love Yetis. That was a sickness talking. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it was, no. Next for me, clean out your car. Yes. Please.
Well, I don't have a vehicle.
I don't want to get in your dirty car. What?
I said I don't have a vehicle, so.
Well, I have a vehicle. And I can tell you, today, I literally, because Aiden stole my blanket the other day out of the back seat, put it back in there, didn't fold it up. So today, I had to take it out and fold it up and, put it back and put my little toothless stuffed animal on top of it. And then I reorganized the bin that I had in the back because it just holds, Band-Aids, nail file, hair ties, cleaning wipes, essentials that you need.
Yeah.
So I just reorganized that. And then any, trash that I collect throughout the day, whether I bring it home from work or I got food or whatever, I just took all that out. Because I don't, I take this out daily. These are daily things I do. It's not like I let it build up in there and then I take one day to do it. Yeah. I do it every day because then it creates habit and then it's less likely for your car to get messy. So I think that should be everybody's New Year's resolution, to clean up.
There is nothing worse than a dirty car.
No.
If I get into your car and it's pristine, clean, I'm like, oh yeah. And it has that, kind of especially if you have one of those scents where it's new car smell.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Clean your cars.
Please.
That's all I can say. Let's see. Turn off your phone one night a week. I think that's a pretty good idea.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I would like to be on my phone less, and I already feel like I've been on it way less than I used to be on it.
Yeah.
But I feel like everybody in general can just be better about being on their phone.
Do y'all realize how happy y'all could be if y'all were just off y'all phones? Because some of y'all are critically online.
Yeah. Not me, but some people are on literally 24/7.
No, I literally saw, it was a Pinterest post and it was pretty models with glasses on. You know what they called it? Office siren / nerdcore. I was floored. Everybody was floored. They were a pretty woman with glasses. Yeah. That's it. Office siren. I'm an office siren, guys, by the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Y'all can get off y'all phones. I try not to be on my phone for at least the first hour to 3 hours of my day, and it really does help. I just leave my phone in my room because I never come in my room ever, and I just leave it there. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think it helps.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
No, and it does help with just, Instagram's not the best place to be on. There's a lot of insufferable people on that app. Nobody's happy. You see a post about someone, something just great happened to them, and someone in the comment section is just making the post about them and just being a Debbie Downer. I'm like, no one cares.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. So yeah, get off your phones is what I have to say.
Yeah. One of mine is call instead of text.
I saw that one and I thought that was a great one. I feel like, okay, it's really sad. Me and you are in an era where our like demographic does not call. If anything, if they get a call from you, they're going to decline it and text you asking like, what do you need?
Yes. And I'm like, maybe if you just answer the phone.
I'm like, what if I just want to hear your voice?
I could have typed it.
Yes, right. What if I just want to hear your voice?
That's it. That's all I want. And honestly, I feel like I definitely text more than I call, because people who I text are at school or at work and I can't call them. But like when it comes to like a good 3-4 p.m. and I know people aren't like at school or working or whatever, then 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna call you instead of text you.
Yeah.
It just, why not?
The only people I call are my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And occasionally you.
Yeah. But that's on a rare occasion.
Yeah.
Like filming a podcast like today.
Today. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
You never.
I just like calling.
Yeah. People need to be more open to calling as well.
Agreed. Answer the phone. Don't text me and say, what do you want? Well, I would have told you what I wanted.
You could have knew by now if you answered the phone.
Instead, you had to decline it. Take time out to find my contact to text me on your phone when I literally could have just said it, and then we would be done and you'd be on your way and carry on.
Yeah, exactly.
But oh well.
Oh well. You're lost.
Whatever.
Tomorrow I'll call you and say, hey, Pookie Bear. How's your day going?
Yes, start me off with that. I'd love it.
Like a cute little married couple.
Mm-hmm.
Take the stairs, girl.
Take the stairs where? In my house? Because that's the only thing I can take.
And y'all stairs wind me. I'm not a stair person.
Too. I have one that says, try a totally new restaurant. I love those. I like trying new restaurants.
Yeah, I tried a new restaurant yesterday, and it was absolutely incredible. It was an old diner.
It looked so cute.
It was so... Oh, and the food was so good. It was so good. I think this one's so cute. Send handwritten letters.
That is cute.
I feel like...
I love receiving a handwritten letter.
I feel like... Oh my gosh. I think that would just be like so cute. Especially like friends, like I have their address, but I don't talk to them a lot. How cute do you think it would be getting just a random handwritten letter? I would cry.
I have had a couple sent to me and they make my day for sure.
I would cry.
They are so sweet.
Literal tears. And I feel like we don't take advantage of the U.S. Postal Service. Like we can just send each other little gifts. Even if we're not together, which I mean we do that, but I'm saying for like other people.
Yeah.
But just like a little letter, or like, hey, got this when I was out and it reminded me of you.
Yeah.
Again, I would cry.
We need to be more grateful.
Yeah. We really do. We're a very ungrateful species.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, that's what 2024 is, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what it's for.
For my last one, it says buy less plastic. Here's my take on it. Maybe just when you're finished with your plastic, maybe let's find the recycling bin. We don't need to find the side of the road, do we? No.
No.
Instead of throwing it out your car window, let's keep it in the car until we get to a trash can. And then maybe it won't matter.
Yeah. Come on. I would love to have the balls of like, if I'm like next to someone at like a stoplight or something and they throw something out their window, for me to like get out and throw it back into their window. I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
I would do it because it's just like a lot of people are like, save the turtles, use paper products. And I'm like, if you guys would just find the trash can or the recycling bin, we would not have this problem.
Keep your trash on you for like an hour and then throw it when you can.
Please.
You know how much trash I just carry with me throughout the day? If it's like a water bottle, I will gladly carry around an empty water bottle.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, one of my big things, I just can't stand littering. So, like, if I see trash somewhere where it doesn't belong, I'll pick it up, and then I'll go disinfect my hands, because who knows where it has been. But it is not that hard.
I don't understand people that litter. Like, what? If I would throw something, if I throw trash on the ground, I would think about it for the next 72 hours.
I would, too. I am a very, like, I rethink about things so many times throughout the day.
I'd be like,
it takes up my brain capacity.
Yeah. So, really, are we saying stop using plastic or stop littering?
Both.
Yeah.
But, I mean, please stop littering.
Yeah.
But
stop littering. I say stop using plastic, although paper straws are kind of just...
I hate paper straws.
But I mean, look, I will recycle my plastic straw.
I will recycle my plastic straw, too.
So, I mean... Yeah.
It's just like, you ever get a chocolate milk at a restaurant and they give you a paper straw and you can't drink it because then you have chocolate tasting paper that, like, just tastes awful?
It tastes like carton milk.
Yeah.
Or those edible straws where, like, they get slimy and they don't taste good.
No.
Or, like, you'll get a smoothie and they'll put, like, a lime flavored straw. I'm like,
flavored straw.
Did you think this through? Yeah.
Or with, like, the, like, virgin pina coladas, they give you a strawberry straw
or chocolate.
And I'm like, I don't want that flavor.
No.
In my
and then you try and, like, maneuver the straw and it's just slimy and you oh my god.
So bad. I'm not a fan.
No. I don't know who thought that, but they weren't thinking at all.
No.
Well, yeah. So we hate Stanleys, we hate edible straws, and those are our resolutions. That's what we think of some resolutions.
Yeah. Those are our opinions on them.
I hope you read a book a day. Not you, but whoever's watching, because we can't do it.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
Never happening. That's something I can literally say never to.
We do not have the willpower to do that.
There's also not enough time in a day to read a book. A day.
And I have so many hobbies that reading a book, I don't want. No. But anyways, comment down below what your New Year's resolutions are. We would love to read them.
Please. Yes.
If you have any. If you don't, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Let's be real, we don't really have any, but
no.
These were just resolutions from, like, years prior.
Exactly.
That we need to still execute. But we will see y'all in 2020. Well, we're already in 2024 by the time you're watching this. So, Happy New Year's.
This is true. Happy New Year. Happy 2024.
Completely
ready to
forgot
write
about that.
23 on all of my dates until about July.
Yeah. Yep.
Because I can never seem to change the year.
No. No.
But, y'all know by now. We love you guys.
Yep.
XO.
JMP.
JMP.
Jump.